Welcome to Earth and Kind Quests. My name is Mike, and this video shares a look into what might happen when a life domain cleric battles against a Circle of the Land Druid. I hope for this Nemesis Battle to encourage new ideas and ways of thinking about what your characters can do in Dungeons & Dragons, using the newest rules in the 2024 Player's Handbook. Our two characters here are the Gold Dragonborn Life Cleric named Varion Vitalimar, facing his nemesis, the Forest Gnome Land Druid named Jeorn Taran, while they both are at character level 8. They have been rivals during the last several years, competing for which one of them will be recognized as the spiritual or religious leader of this region with the title of the Defender of Life. Lately, a dragon has been threatening the forest and the surrounding communities, and the people are growing restless for their champion protector to solve the problem. Our two heroes meet at a roadside tavern and inn where they decide to settle their rivalry through a duel. In the video text description here, you can see the web links for both of the level 8 character sheets in D&D Beyond. We all would make different choices with our characters, but these two character sheets represent reasonably well enough about the kinds of characters that I would play in a campaign that started at level 1 and then progressed up through the current snapshot at level 8. During the battle, when certain features will become relevant, then I will describe what is happening. I can start though with a brief prelude synopsis about our two heroic characters. Varion Vitalimar is a Gold Dragonborn cleric of the Life domain. In most combat situations, he would prefer to use a concentration spell such as Spirit Guardians for emanating a field of persistent damage around himself, following by using single target damage dealing spells such as Guiding Bolt and cantrips such as Sacred Flame. The special healing features of a Life Cleric probably will not become important in this particular confrontation of a duel, except for the possibility of the cleric healing himself. Jeorn Taran is a Forest Gnome Druid of the Circle of the Land. Today, he has chosen the Temperate Land option, granting access to the most general utility spells. As a Forest Gnome, he rolls with advantage on all Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws, thereby placing some constraints on what his opponent may attempt to do against him. The Land Druid can choose from diverse spellcasting options and possibilities of the iconic Druidic Wild Shape feature, and he can feel confident about adjusting along with whatever situation might develop. Our encounter begins at a roadside tavern and inn, where people are talking about a dragon threatening the area and about the growing need to decide who will claim the official title of the Defender of Life. Our two rivals see each other here, and they agree to settle their competition through a duel. The tavern guests move to a safe distance where they can witness the duel. The Life Cleric, Varion Vitalimar, and the Land Druid, Jeorn Taran, roll for initiative. Jeorn Taran wins this contest, and he will act first. In round 1, the Druid considers about casting a concentration spell such as Summon Fey, Moonbeam, or Call Lightning that can produce persistent damage over the next several rounds, but instead he decides to start with his highest single burst damage output of casting Lightning Bolt. The cleric fails the dexterity saving throw and takes 22 points of lightning damage. The Land Druid now uses a bonus action to enter his druidic wild shape, transforming into a giant eagle. The transformation grants a bonus of 8 temporary hit points that surely will help in this duel. Perhaps more importantly at this time though, the giant eagle can fly up to 80 feet and therefore move outside the range of most of the Life Cleric's usual choices for damage dealing spells. The Life Cleric moves out toward the flying giant eagle, and he knows that he cannot reach to his opponent with his usual preference of spells such as Spirit Guardians or Spiritual Weapon. Instead, the cleric upcasts Guiding Bolt with his highest spell slot. He succeeds with the attack roll against the low armor class of the giant eagle, delivering a total of 33 points of radiant damage. Even with the buffer of temporary hit points that the Druid gained through the Wild Shape transformation, the Cleric is outpacing his opponent with the total damage so far. In round 2, The giant eagle moves away and lands on the ground, where the Land Druid, Taron, decides to use a bonus action to end the Wild Shape feature. As his main action, the Druid upcast the spell Summon Fae as a 4th level spell. The summoned Fae spirit takes its turn directly after the Druid, moving toward the Life Cleric and using its bonus action for the Fae Step teleport, choosing the Fuming Mood for gaining advantage on its next attack roll. The first attack with advantage is a hit, delivering 17 points of force damage. The second attack is a miss. The Fae Spirit will stay in this position, aiming to constrain the Cleric's mobility in the battlefield. The Life Cleric, Varian Vitalimar, recognizes that his options quickly have become limited, while already he has dropped down to 22 of his total 59 hit points. He will not survive another round of attacks unless he can do something to change the configuration of the battlefield. He could cast healing spells on himself, but this option would not allow him to escape from the current potentially deadly situation. He could try to cast another Guiding Bolt against the Druid, but the Fae Spirit within 5 feet of him will impose disadvantage on the attack roll. If he will attempt to move away from the Fae Spirit, then he very likely will be hit by an attack of opportunity, plus the Fae Spirit still will be within range to attack twice during the next round. Varian Vitalimar decides to cast his Fae-touched feat spell, Dissonant Whispers, against the Fae Spirit, hoping to make this foe move away at its top speed. However, the Fae Spirit succeeds on the saving throw and takes only half of the 3d6 of psychic damage without needing to move anywhere. The situation looks grim for the Life Cleric. In round 3, the Land Druid steps to one side in order to gain a clean line of sight to target his opponent. Once again, he casts the spell Lightning Bolt. The Cleric fails the dexterity saving throw, takes 29 points of lightning damage, and falls unconscious. The Land Druid, Taron, has won this Nemesis Battle. While absorbing the glow of victory, the Druid respectfully revives his rival and accepts the title of Defender of Life. At the same time, though, both of our heroes recognize the gravity of the responsibility to defend against the dragon who has been threatening this region. A battle against this dragon will require more planning, resources, and power than either one or perhaps even both of them can manage at this time. In this moment, among the group of spectators bearing witness to the Nemesis Battle, 2 more heroic figures emerge and approach to the scene. They propose that the group of 4 heroes together can face the dragon in its lair. Our story will continue in another video. For now, in the comment section, I will be curious to learn your ideas and experiences about what could have happened differently in this battle. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.